All right, let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to be learning is how to make flyers, Instagram flyers for your page. And what I would do is I'm going to go on Instagram right now, and then I would search for a flyer pretty much. Let me use the hashtag fashion flyer. All right, let's see what that brings. All right, I like this design. I like this particular design, so I want us to see how to create something similar. I will just take a screenshot of it and keep it here. So there are two ways to go about this in Canva. One is Canva works based on templates. Alternatively, you can create from scratch, but I don't really see the need for that unless you want to create some specific things. But typically, there's a template for anything you want to design. So let's say I was trying to create this type of a flyer right here. What I will just do is come on Canva, and then I'm going to search for fashion flyers. Just search for what you want, be as descriptive as possible. All right, you can see that we have so many options. However, it's showing me flyer size. There are dimensions to designs, and what I want is more of an Instagram sized flyer. I don't want a printable flyer size. So what you can do for that, you need to specify the category of templates you want to see. So click on this drop down and go to social media and click Instagram posts, so that would filter. Okay, can you see now we have content that are square shaped? As much as I say we can recreate this, I will just show you what it feels like to work with a Canva template. I like this particular template. It's very catchy and it looks simple enough. So let's kickstart it. First thing is Canva is largely free. You can do a lot with the free plan, but if you want certain features, you have to move to the paid plan. As you can see on this particular file, it says Canva Pro subscribers get this template for free, which means if you don't have a subscription, you will not have access to such a template. So, and their subscription is quite affordable. Okay, what you do is once you click that, get a better view of it, say customize this template. I highly recommend that you make this edit on desktop. I personally prefer to just do things like this on desktop for obvious reasons. It's larger, you can see what you're working on. Moving things on phone can be a bit difficult, and so, but in case you don't have access to a laptop, by all means, this is something you can also get done on your phone. All right, so this is Wardier Ink. Let's say I want to replace this with my logo. What do I do? And as you can see, as I move on, every element is rounding them up with that purple box, which tells me that this is an item, this is an item, this is an item, this is an item. And as I click on each item, different things come up. When I click on this pink background, for example, if you look at the top pane here, different set of elements come up as against when I click on text. So for text, I'm able to change fonts, but for color, for shape like this, it brings me the option to change color. So let's start by editing this. I want a logo to be here instead. So what do? I first of all delete this. One way is you can either import the PNG version of your logo if you have a logo already. To do that, come to uploads and you see the option that says upload files. So click on upload, and then I'm going to search for a particular logo here. All right, I have one logo here which I upload. It's uploading. Once it starts uploading, as a matter of fact, just click on the item here and it will drop it on the page for you. Watch. See, so it has dropped it on my page. What I will now do is to resize. please, in resizing, do not resize things from the side or the top pan. Always use the corner, the angles, either this angle, the one or the top left, bottom left, right bottom, and top right. Do not edit. This would deform the dimension, in fact, or even crop it. So make sure that you always only readjust from the angle. So I have this logo here and make it very small, which means you can also do the same for yourself. So let's say this is Black Friday deal. I can say November 5th to 30th. This alphabet looks italicized. I would make mine non-italicized. And then fashion, I'll just say I'll replace this with Black Friday deals. You can even increase it. Black Friday deals. Obviously the deal that I added is now falling into, so what I can do is I either increase the height of this pink area so that it allows me the space for this. The alternative would have been reducing the size of this, which I really don't want. I like the way it's very pronounced. Also, another thing you can do is you can readjust for sure the space in between each word and the space in between each character. To do that, see this option here, it reads spacing, so click on that. By letter spacing means you want to increase the space in between each alphabet. Watch what happens when I do that. See, say I can increase it like this, I can reduce it, this feels the same. And then the line space, you can either increase or you reduce, however you want, whatever you feel works. When you get to this point is actually the optimum one, but that's too much obviously, so we're going to keep it this way. All right, that done. Let's write our copy here. What do we want to say? This says get ready to elevate your style with our latest collection for women. Let us say shop from over 2,000 hand-picked hot items in our Black Friday sales. You can see that I infuse a bit of what we learned in here. Shop from over 2,000. That gives them the idea that, oh, there are lots of products. Handpicked, give them the notion that, I'm not just buying their second-hand clothes, like their selected one. Hot. Obviously, the image here complements it. Hot. In our Black Friday sales. And this typically should be your call to action. But let's say we want our call to action not to just be a plain text. We want it to have a shape and then add a text to it. So I'll delete this and then go to elements. This is where you find elements. You need a shape, you need anything you need. See shapes, see graphics, even images are here. See images. In case I want to add this kind of an image, can you see? So images are here as well. And one fun thing, real quick, let me just show you. There's a lot to explore in Canva, and that's the truth. I'm still exploring it myself. Is you can trace the background of an image just by clicking Edit Photo and click Background Remover, and it will do it neatly. It's so unbelievable how clean it does. Can you see? In fact, I think I'm going to change the image here to this. Even though this is not, my preferred, but just to show you what you can do in Canva. Or I could also do the same for that other image. I can click on that other image, say edit and remove background. See? Oh, this is actually nice. I like it because our skirt color complements the background, and those are some design tips. Don't worry, you don't need to know all of that. All right, So let me pick a shape. I want it to be this shape with a round corner. This is a sharp corner one. So I'll pick this, just click on it. It will drop a shape on your screen. This you can resize from the top and bottom because that's what we really want. But the other items, if you do that for an image, it would destroy the shape. So to type your text in a box, just double click on it and you can type. I'll say shop in capital, shop now. But my text is in black and I want it in white. So when I click on that item, at the top here you will see an A icon with a color box below it. Click on that and then change your color. You can also change the boldness of the text. You can change the font of the text itself, you know, but I think this is a better one. So see, this is how we create. And if you're done, all you want to do is to edit, share. So click on share and click on download. You would want to increase the size, that's the resolution of the design. I always just put it on the highest. You know, this is a just increase. In case you don't want it to be so high, you can keep it in the middle. Maybe you want to use it for your website image. Such images should not be so heavy, but typically if it's for social media, please blow it up and let it be very crispy clean. The format's PNG by default, so click on download and our download starts in a minute. So we've done this design in under 10 minutes. Even a professional graphic designer will take longer to do this in Photoshop. So that's the advantage of Canva. Let me say Canva flyer. Let me go. All right, so that's it really. That's how you create designs. Let me show one more kind of design. It's the same principle. Just find what you need. My tip is choose something that already looks like what you want. There's no point in choosing a template that is not similar to the kind of design you are trying to create. You would struggle and have to do so much edit. So when you're looking through the template, there are lots of them. There are lots. I think right now there are 67,000 templates for fashion flyers. So it's a lot. I like this, you know, it's very image led. I'm looking for anything that might show so differently. I like this too, very clean. So always go for clean, minimal design so that your page will not look too graphical. That's the disadvantage of graphics on your page. If it's too much, your page is always going to feel like a club. You know, look at this design, for example, very clean. Fashion week up to 50% off. I feel these are easy. What I would just do is I'm going to pause this and then the next video I'll show you how to also make a video using Canva. Even though that was not going to be touched, but I just feel like it's something you would find very useful. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.